WNYC Radio, and I'm just asking people about what it's like to ride around the city on a scooter.
Oh, it's great!
But it's great. Tons of freedom. I always get a seat, unlike the subway. I don't like being bound to the MTA. I don't really like being around people, so this is perfect for me, and I get around faster.
Scooter is like a hot knife through butter. A motorcycle is much wider and can't turn. It's got big wheels. Scooter has little tiny wheels. Although the drawback with them is potholes. You know, you really can get swallowed up by a big pothole.
It's stressful because I like to go in between cars to get ahead, and that's not always a good idea, so I have to watch out for pedestrians.
It's also illegal.
Oh, no, yeah, that too.
I think the main thing that you really gotta watch out for is car doors.
Taxi drivers do not see you, choose not to see you, even when they do see you. SUVs are out to kill you. Access-to-ride vehicles are out to make more customers.
I'd say my biggest pet peeve is probably jaywalkers. Scares me a lot.
I had a dirt bike once, and I was with my girlfriend, and a taxi opened a door, and we just flipped right over the door.
Oh my God.
We weren't going that fast, but it was not a pretty sight.
Can you tell me how you feel about cyclists?
Oh, I mean, we have to share the road, so to me that seems a lot more dangerous than riding a motorcycle.
We hear from a lot of people about scooters and motorcyclists in bike lanes.
They got all upset when we ride in the bike lanes.
And it's something that really infringes on the safe space for cyclists.
I use the bike lanes, and they get all pissy. But when they use the street, and there's no bike lane, I don't get pissy.
We have 6,200 miles of roads in New York City. We only have a couple hundred miles of bike lanes, and those lanes are for bike riders.
Do you get tickets much?
Yeah, like once a month I get one.
Really? And what do you get tickets for?
Usually parking on the sidewalk. Yeah, that's my issue.
You don't take your license plate off?
So yeah, a lot of people just have Velcro, and you stick the plate in there. They can't write a ticket if there's no plate to write the ticket to.
Well, I hate to say this, but I probably am going to start parking on the sidewalk.
The number one reason why people park on the sidewalk, fear of damage.
Most recently, a Cadillac backed up into the scooter, and my neighbors across the street told me about it. And then we had to call the police to file a claim because of the cosmetic damage. Other times, I've just come out of work and I see my scooter on the ground.
About 58% of all riders of scooters and motorcycles in 2009 had their vehicles knocked over at least once. So we're talking about nearly 60% chance in a given 1 year. It's not like forever, but in a single year, 60% chance of getting knocked over. I mean, if that was the level of damage for automobiles, there would be riots in City Hall. People would be surrounding the Department of Transportation to do something about it. Just the 30th of July, the Department of Transportation installed the first motorcycle-only parking area, and it happens to be in the West Village, right at the corner of Waverly, where it meets Grove. And it's very small. It's just one car length, but we couldn't be happier because it's been the culmination of like a year and a half worth of effort.
For how many spaces?
Oh, you can probably get about maybe 6 vehicles in there, I would guess.